This is the TIG system here at THG. So everything's built for a welder to be user-friendly and easy to use out of the box, right? So the systems are built for welders by welders. So we understand the struggles that you go through, and we've kind of designed a system that makes it so that you can pick it up and use it with little to no training. The TIG system is a unique system to THG. There's not a lot of companies that make these. We do a lot in the aerospace industry with TIG. Sometimes the requirements say you have to use TIG, whether it's a full penetration weld, an exotic alloy. Here it's shown on a UR10. It can come on a 10, an 8, or a 20. This is our standard table, which is 3 foot by 4 foot. The system is shown here with a wire feed system. So we do have a push-pull wire feed on this one. It can be sold with autogenous, meaning that you're welding with just the arc and melting the base material. There is a built-in light on the bottom of the system, just like on the rest of our systems, so that you can actually see what you're teaching as you teach the part. There's a graphical representation on the pendant that shows me that I'm using a TIG torch instead of a MIG torch. So this particular TIG system is using a magic wave. This system can come in DC or AC/DC. It's been a staple in the industry for a very long time. It's very robust and capable. It's got a ton of functionality. We can do TIG also on the new iWave. We can use the Magic Wave or the new iWave. The iWave has some additional functionality. There's a new feature called dynamic wire. So as the wire is feeding, it will basically adapt and change that wire feed based on the joint that you're welding, which makes it even easier for an operator to use. On the back of the table, there's a wire feeder. This is the push wire feeder, so we'll be pulling either off of a drum or out of a spool. Through the push wire feeder, drive rolls, comes up through the torch, and then up on the front, we've got another drive roll here that's synchronized. So we're pulling the wire from here. So we get good smooth wire feed, especially on those soft alloys like 4043 that feeds like a wet noodle. You know, even 035 4043 is not a problem to weld with. At THG we do have 8 different UR caps. One of those caps is TIG. You know, we also have MIG, laser, plasma cutting, oxy-fuel cutting. But the TIG cap was designed specifically for TIG welding, and it puts all the power of the welder into the pendant. If you're interested in purchasing a system or just learning more about a system, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to look at your product, your process, try to understand exactly what you're doing so that we can make the right recommendations and tell you whether a Cobot is right for you or not, and tell you what steps that you would need to take in order to start the procurement process or the implementation process. And then after the sale, you purchase a system, we're here to help you through the rest of the lifespan of the robot. Whether that's weld development, phone support, we're here for you. And that relationship is something that we take near and dear to our hearts. We literally, every system you see from THG, whether it's MIG, TIG, laser, oxy-fuel, these were systems that were created for customers that said, hey, we would really like this, or we need this. So we developed everything using the voice of the customer to guide what we design and build. We're always developing something new, and we'd like to work with you.